another episode of On the Couch. You guys know how
Yay.
we do it on the couch. We interview one person, you know what I'm saying, DJ Vlad style, and I'm behind the camera asking all the questions. And back again, we got
Yeah.
the manager of Uganda, Joe Nita. What's up?
Hi, 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 hi.
Go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Joanita Maya, a recent graduate from Uganda Masters University. I'm 22 years old, and yeah, I love Kenganda. That's it.
And where are you from? What city?
What city? Kampala,
Kampala.
Uganda, capital city of Uganda.
Kampala,
Obviously.
Uganda.
Yeah.
All right, now I've been coming to Kampala, Uganda since 2017. The first person that I really met was your sister, Pimaya.
Ooh.
People don't know that you and Pimaya are sisters.
Yeah, most people don't know. They look at us, we're so different, size and everything. So people don't expect us to be sisters. But that's my big sister, y'all. That's my big sister.
And so she broke me into Uganda. I always say that
Yeah,
if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed my first trip. She took me to a lot of places.
that's nice.
Gaza land.
She's a fun girl. Yeah.
Yeah, Gaza land.
Yeah.
We got kicked out of a few clubs because of her. But what I noticed also is I tend to hang out towards the. I have affinity for the Acacia Mall area.
Yeah.
The Bukoto area.
You love that place.
Tinda, Chawatale. I like that area a lot, right? And I noticed in the Guru, those areas, I'm seeing a lot of Caucasian men
Ooh.
with African women. He said, "Ooh, you want your white man too?
No.
Don't lie. You want your white zaddy?
No, no thank you.
Give me zaddy."
I'll pass.
But let me ask you a question. Why do you think they're? And I mean, I see this a lot. I see a lot of older also. A lot of older white men, like guys like 70, 80. Are
Grandparents.
guys who would, in their home countries, wherever they're coming from, they would never get the quality of young, hot piece of ass that they will get with the young, like the chicks here in Uganda. I saw one lady, she was probably like a 10. She's with this white guy with these flip flops, ashy feet. I mean, he looked like a piece of, like, he looked like he was so fucking dusty, right?
Yes.
But why are there so many white men with African women here in Uganda?
Yeah. So let's first start with why there are many white men in Uganda. First off, Uganda is a beautiful country. It's the pearl of Africa. So many tourist spots. So there's a lot to see. We have falls, we have water bodies, we have the animals, we have the forest. There's a lot. Like there's a lot of like historic content to look at and whatnot in Uganda. So that would be the first reason that the government will give you as to why there's so many white men in Uganda.
Okay.
And the second one is, well, white men, I think they do like the African girls, the Ugandan girls. And you know that all thick and the curved, you get Ugandan girls are thick, basically. So I'm thinking some of these white men do like the African girls. And why you're seeing most young girls with the older white men. First off, the white man in my country is called a Muzungu.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Muzungu, growing up, we used to look at the Muzungu and think, oh, they look so different from us. The color is different. They must be so special. They must be, like, we used to think they were like walking gods or something. But that was when we were kids, before we were exposed to anything, you get. So you used to look at them and be amazed. You're like, wow, they look really nice. You admire their color and whatnot. But that's, like, growing up, that was the norm. That was what we were used to seeing, and that's what we believed. But and why young girls keep going for these older white men is because I think they give them money. So there's a term called a blesser. A blesser is someone like who gives money, an older man who gives money to a younger girl. So maybe the Muzungu turns into the blesser, pays her rent, clears her fuel, pays some bills and some even pay for tuition. That's put them through school and whatnot. So the reason why most young Ugandan girls are with the older white men is because these older white men do provide for them, and I think they're looking for a way out.
Well, let me ask you this, because I've talked to some people that are in such relationships in the past, and I've mentioned that, well, it's because of the money,
Money.
And a lot of people, like there's even the lady that's from Uganda. She lives in Germany and she has a white husband.
Yeah.
She says that a lot of the white guys, when it comes to just how to treat a woman and how to pay attention to a woman's needs, is not necessarily the money. It's just because the white guy, he knows how to treat a woman better than the African man knows how to. He has more respect for women
Yeah.
than the typical Ugandan or African guy. What do you think about that when you hear that?
Well, first of all, some white men are disrespectful to these Ugandan girls. Though no one is going to come out and openly say that, you know what? Because they look down on these Ugandan girls. They don't think they are intelligent enough. The girls are intelligent. But you know the white, like the older white men won't look at them as being intelligent or whatnot. But on the other side, these white men give these girls attention. And you know, girls love attention. um Put money and everything else aside, attention is like the basic thing most girls want. So most of these white men give the girls attention. Well, I won't say the African Americans are not good lovers and the white men are good lovers. I'm not going to say that. What I'm trying to say is there's a good and bad to everything. So maybe some white men are nice to the Ugandan girls, some are not nice to the Ugandan girls. The same way with African Americans, some are good to the Ugandan girls and then some are not good to the Ugandan girls.
Let me ask you, I mean, I know African Americans, obviously, we're going to have maybe a little bit differences.
Yeah.
The way that we look at women, on
Yeah.
average, is probably going to be a little bit more liberal.
Yeah.
Towards, because, you know, like, you never dated an African American, but your sister has. And, you know, you've had your experiences.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that in a whole other aspect. But
Yeah.
but what about the Ugandan guys versus the foreign guys? What I hear is
Yeah.
most women that are from Uganda haven't dated African American because we don't typically come to
Yeah,
Uganda.
because
If we go to Africa, we go to Ghana. But
yeah,
most
or
Black
Nigeria.
American guys don't even go to Africa at all. They go to Brazil, Dominican Republic,
Bali.
Colombia.
Yeah.
But more white people come to Africa than we do. But what I wanted to know is, are Ugandan guys different than the foreign guys? Because the foreign women say that white men treat them better than the Ugandan guys do.
First off, when someone sees an interracial couple, when they see a white guy with a Ugandan girl, they will think she's well off financially. So some of them don't even do it for the money. They do it for the prestige and the pride that comes with it. Like, oh, I'm dating a white man. So we'll just take it that, you know what, you're financially off. But I think some girls just like just like white men. Like they're just attracted to them and whatnot. Not that they can't date Ugandan men. Ugandan men are that. There's a variety. We have so many tribes. We have different kinds of men right here. But I think it's more of like a preference and a choice as to what you like. Some Ugandan girls.
Okay.
And some just want to detooth them. Sorry.
Well, let me ask you this because
yeah.
a lot of people feel like a lot of African women or Ugandan women will want a white man because an African man. There's some things a white man can give a black woman that a black man can't give. Can you guess what's the one thing that a white guy can give a black woman that a black man can't give her?
Well, one thing with white men, from the few couples maybe I've interacted with, is that they release money so easily. They're generous, to be exact. But the Ugandan man with his money, it's just like
even if he's rich, he's still.
Yeah, the rich ones are the most stingy. A rich man is the most stingy in Uganda. Like the rich ones are just on the other side. But when you compare the two, it's more like a Ugandan man is going to come thinking, oh, you're going to accept him as a must. But girls love playing hard to get. So the white guy is going to follow her around. Not follow her in a bad way, not stalking, but he's going to pursue her, and that's what most girls would want. The Ugandan man is not going to like pursue to the full extent as a white man is going to.
Well, let me ask you this, because one thing that a white man can give an African woman that a black man can't is a mulatto child, like a half black, half white.
Yeah.
And I've heard that a lot of African women like really believe that these children are superior. They're
true.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on mixed children and looking better than African children?
No. growing up, we've always when you started with like a mixed child, I'm going to call them mixed, Ugandan and white. When you started with a mixed child, you used to look at them as beautiful, whether they had their parents or not. You just think, oh, different color, she's lighter, she's definitely beautiful. Like it's on instinct. You just see her, you're like, oh, you're beautiful. And then there's some girls who actually make it a point to not give birth to ugly kids. No offense. But there's some girls who go out of their way. They're like, oh, I want a beautiful baby. I want a baby with curly hair. Because you know our African hair is not that curly and whatnot. So someone will go out of their way to just give birth to a mixed kid so that the kid can look good. Because society treats them different, looks at them as pretty, they're the pretty ones, they get all the favors. You know, they're treated in a special kind of way just because they're mixed and have like a lighter complexion and maybe curly hair, and that's it.
So even in Africa, lighter skinned people get
A lot.
more preference.
Yeah, they get a lot of attention and more preference. Did you know
They
there are
get
jobs
easier.
that will specify light skin?
Whoa.
Yeah, there are jobs that will specify light skin. Like lady age this and this has to be light skin. And you'll notice like most of the most faces of most companies are like light skinned ladies. You know, you're going to find it hard to find a commercial like a dark skinned lady. But although that is changing, but that has been the norm around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All in all, do you think the white guys that come to Uganda, do you think that they're really serious about African women, or they're just looking for a good time?
I actually don't think they're serious. I think you've heard of something called tourist sex, where they just
Sex
come.
tourism.
Yeah, sex tourism, where they just come to, I think they just want to like have an African girl in bed and see maybe what's different or whatnot. That's being racist. But yeah, some of them just come for the experience. Out of 100%, I think like 3% is serious about these girls. I think most of them come, lie to them, get them pregnant, and then leave the country. And there she is. She's a single mother with a mixed kid. And that's the end of the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: for black guys who think like, well, African Americans who may watch this channel, they've seen the Miss Curvy, they've seen some of the stuff, but they said like, well, I don't think about coming to Uganda because those girls, they're not really attracted to black men. They just want white guys.
No, they actually are. But most people like to concentrate on like the negative and what they see as the negative. But if you look really hard, you're going to see that actually couples that are dark, like Ugandans dating Ugandans. It's happening all over. Like not everyone is dating a white, just that it's going to stand out, and that's the one thing that they will see. But Ugandans do date Ugandans, and the some girls actually prefer the African Americans because of the accent and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The accent, the height, the appearance, because they come off as.
Can you tell? Can Ugandan women tell an African American guy? Like,
Yeah.
Can they spot him out?
No, they can't spot him out. But once he starts talking, they can't spot him out. Because whether you like it or not, your accent is not going to be like ours. You don't have that. Like they don't have that African accent. They have the American accent or the UK accent.
Are African American guys, like if they were to come to Uganda, are they going to get privilege?
Yeah, once they open their mouth.
So the girls will make it easier for them to date them.
Yeah, girls. So? Yeah, and then like the mere fact that they're just coming from America is going to make them dateable. It's going to make them likable.
So you can get a hot chick.
Definitely. If you go to the right places, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll end the episode here, guys. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Joanita Maya, Twitter, Joanita Maya. Yeah.
All right. Keep it real. King Uganda forever. We're out.